Wow. It has been a long time since I've done one of these. Wow. I was going through my YouTube. I hardly ever even go on YouTube anymore. I was going through my YouTube and saw that it's been, 4 years since I made one of these. Since I sat down and recorded myself talking to myself. um, a lot has happened in the last 4 years. So much. uh, so the last time I made one of these, not the little compilation things, but one of these where I just sat here and talked to myself, would have been, my junior year of high school. I graduated 3 years ago now. My brother is going to be a junior this next school year. That's insane. Wow, that is insane. All the freshmen my senior year just graduated. I have dyed my hair every month for the last 3 years straight. Some months more than once. I moved out. I'm back now. My bed's in a different spot than it used to be. But I moved out and I lived with my friends for 2 years and I'm back. I went to cosmetology school, that's why I came back. Couldn't do rent and tuition. That's expensive. Went to cosmetology school. In the process of getting my license, I haven't gotten it yet. There's a lot going on with state boards, so it'll be a while before I can actually take my state boards and get my license and get into a salon. I work at a restaurant. This is the second restaurant now. I just started this new restaurant in May. I got hired in May, and we just opened officially. It's a brand new restaurant. We just opened yesterday, Thursday. So I work there now. It's the second restaurant I've been in, and I love working in a restaurant. Don't get me wrong, love it. I really do. Genuinely, I love working in a restaurant. I love being around all the other people and feeling important. But I do want to be in a salon, so I'm not going to be there forever. That is not what I plan on doing my whole life. My makeup is a lot different than I used to do it. It's much bigger now. My eyeliner goes all the way out to my fucking temples, and it goes down instead of up. I do the little puppy liner thing now. Got my septum pierced. Still wear a choker every day. That's no different. God, I don't even know what to talk about. I haven't done this in forever. But I'm here. I'm alive still, somehow. Didn't think I would be. Did not think I would be. Didn't think I'd make it to almost 21. I turned 21 this year. I started making videos like this when I was 10, 11? I obviously didn't post them at first for a long time. I think the first one I posted, I was 12, 13. I think I was 12 when I posted it, but I don't know how old I was. I don't really know. I think it says 8 years ago, but I feel like that was a lot longer ago when I made the video versus when I actually posted it. I'm not sure. I don't really know. But I turned 21 this year. 20 years old right now, but I turned 21 this November. So in 5 months. Damn. I'm closer to 21 than I am to my 21st birthday than I am to what my 20th birthday was. There's videos of Dylan, my ex, on here still. There's videos of Natalie on here still, too. We still love Natalie, but there's a video, I think it's just one, of Dylan. We dated for almost 2 years. We're friends now. We broke up January of last year. So that happened. We're still friends. We weren't for a while, but we are now, sort of. We don't talk, like, ever. But sometimes I'll stop in his Twitch chat, or, like, we'll send each other messages on Discord, like, for his birthday or whatever. I'll be like, happy birthday, Dylan. I think that's the only person that I've posted besides Natalie, my ex-girlfriend, but she's my best friend, and she's been my best friend even since the day we broke up. That never changed. Haven't seen her in a long time. I was supposed to see her this last weekend, and then our plans just didn't line up, so I didn't get to, and I'm still really sad about it, but it is what it is. What else is there to talk about? I don't really know. I still draw, still do art, not often, but I do. I started writing again the other day. I have not written since, like, high school, but I started writing again the other day. I haven't gotten past the first paragraph, but I'm trying. Let's see, what other updates? I think a few years ago, I think it was like 5 years ago, I posted a video where I was like, I'm bi. I am bi. I don't really use the bi label as much anymore versus just saying I'm queer. I just say I'm queer. But I am still bi. That has not changed. I don't know why I think it would, but it has not. I am still bi. I still like all of the above, which is why I do actually go by queer, because I don't like pan. It doesn't resonate with me. I don't know. But I like all of the above. However, I mostly like women and like feminine, non-binary people, or just feminine people in general. Feminine men with long hair, men who play guitar and have long hair. However, I'm not gonna elaborate on that actually. I do prefer women and, feminine people, just in general. But I still have only had the one girlfriend. I was talking to a girl a few months ago. I think it's like 2 months ago now. And she asked me on a date, and I was like, yeah. Then she, like, never texted me back. She, like, ghosted me. She just fell off. I was like, oh, cool, I guess. May is still one of my best friends. So is Kyla. I don't talk to Rue as much anymore, but we're still friends. Because I know I have videos of them on here too. I recently took a trip to Arizona. A month ago now? A month ago. So when I came back, I've been home for a month. Went to Arizona with May. We were there for like 2 weeks. Well, the trip was about 2 weeks. We were only there for like a week because it's like 4 days total of driving there and back. So we were only there for like 5 days, but the total duration of the trip took almost, the 2 weeks. Because I think we left on a Monday and we got back on a Friday. Yeah, we left on Monday, we got there Wednesday, and then we left the following Wednesday. We were there for a week. Right? And then got back Friday. Yeah. So we were there for like a week. It was a lot of fun. I like Arizona. It's hot. It was really hot. To go in May, it was hot. I got new glasses. My glasses are here. I got new glasses. Except I don't need them right now because I'm sitting in my bed and I can see myself. I don't need them to see. I can see far enough that I don't need them right now, but yeah. I don't know what to talk about. I haven't done this in so long. What did I used to talk about? Just random shit? Oops. Sorry for swearing. I'm not sorry for swearing. That's like part of my daily vocabulary. I don't know who watches these anymore, if anybody. But if grandparents or like other family that used to watch these, because I think it was family that watched these. Sorry for swearing. I swear a lot. Not around family, but like, I'm 20 years old. I know what a swear word is. And if I'm talking to myself, I'm not talking to anybody in particular. I'll probably swear again, depending on how long this goes. I don't... Anyways. Oh, there was a reason I was bringing up pride things. The reason why I used the queer instead of bi, even though I still prefer like bi over pan, non-binary. God, I hate myself. Oh god. Yeah. Specifically agender, but that's not as important as just being like not binary gender. I use they, them. I also use she, her because I look like a woman and people will never see me as anything but that. But I do prefer if you use they, them. Please use they, them. If you remember, please use they, them. She, her's okay too. I'll take it. He, him's even okay. I'll take that too. I'll even take some random neo-pronouns if you want to throw those in there, if you know what those are. But I prefer they, them. That is what I use for myself. That's what I prefer other people to use for me, but I can live with. Call me whatever. Basically, call me whatever you want. English. Whatever pronouns you want to use them. I really don't care. They, them's just my favorite ones. Those are the ones that I feel like describe me the best. But if you think different, good for you. Use those then, I guess. I don't really care. Gender's not important to me. I have no connection to gender. Gender does not resonate. Gender is a void. I don't feel that. I have no connection to my gender identity. It just, I exist. And if you want to call me a boy, cool. If you want to call me a girl, cool. If you want to call me a void or like 3 raccoons in a trench coat, cool. Like, I don't care. They, them just makes the most sense to me, I guess, because that's just neutral, which is how I feel about my gender. It's just neutral. It is what it is. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't really have a plan going into this. I was just talking to one of my friends, and we were talking because he makes videos too, and we were just talking about like sitting in front of a camera just like talking to yourself. And I was like, I used to do that all the time as a kid, and like I think I stopped doing that like my junior year of high school. Like I did that all the time. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, I should make another one. And then I was like, I'll do it right now. With no plan. Nothing to talk about. I'm just here. I don't know. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. Technically today, it's past midnight. Today is my mom's birthday. If we want to go based on what time it is, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I should be asleep right now. I had work today. I worked last night. I worked tonight, and I got home earlier than I thought I was going to, because the two girls that I was working with was like, we want to stay. You can leave. And I was like, oh. Okay. Cool. So I did. I did my stuff and I left. But I was like exhausted at work. So you would think I'd be in bed by now and like asleep. No. Brain had different ideas. Brain said get distracted by TikTok and talking to one of your friends through Twitter DMs for the next several hours. And then make a YouTube video. Because why not? It doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I feel like a very boring person. There's not a lot going on in my life right now. Like, it's just work. And band gigs, which I go post videos of those on here too, but I don't know how the bands would feel, because it's like local bands, like it's my friends' bands. So like I don't know if they want me to post their bands on YouTube, especially if one of them has their own YouTube already. And I don't know if they post their own gigs. They have, and I do know they don't. They don't, not on their YouTube. Not I stalked their YouTube just a little bit. So they don't. They haven't in a while, at least. So like I don't know how they would feel if I did, but like that could potentially be something I post on here, is if I try to put them all together. Not like the entire gig, because that would be like hours worth of footage, but like each band sets that I caught, I could throw some of those on here. Maybe. Or like at least like small clips, even. If I do more like, this is what my life's been like so far, and do like just a bunch of clips of random things that I've been doing the last few months, instead of like the last 4 years that I haven't posted on here. The last like few months, I could do that. Like I did my last video, I could do that, because I know that that's what that was like a year's worth of like just memories, just random videos of stuff like just at home or like from cosmetology school. I might throw those in there. But yeah, no, my life's pretty, I almost just swore again. Caught myself. My life's been pretty boring lately. Work and band gigs. I mean, band gigs aren't boring, obviously. I live for those. But like that's the only time I leave my house, else it's to go to work, and like that's not something that I'm doing like every weekend. That's like once or twice a month. I go to a gig and hang out with some friends and then go home and go to bed, because those go late. I don't know what to talk about. But yeah, that's me. If you follow any of my social media and you see that I have 2 different names, in like any of my social media names or like my bios or whatever, or if it's like just a different name, or it's like one of the other two names. Not the other two, but what it should. You know what I mean? If you see that there's like two names, or it's a name that's not the same as this one, it's not Maddie. You see Mace. You can call me that too. But that's like my online friends call me that. You know, like that. Like that's like an inside joke kind of name. But a lot of people that I've met since I started using that as a nickname and like put it in like my Instagram name, or like my TikTok name is Mace instead of Maddie, like my name, not my username. My username on everything is the same thing, but like I throw Mace on things. So people have like people that I've met since then that I've like exclusively met online first and like not in person first have called me that, and like have started calling me that, which is cool. Like, great, love that. I'm not changing my name. I go by Maddie. Maddie is my name. Mace is just a nickname that's kind of just stuck, and I use it a lot. People I meet online all call me that. Most of my friends that I met online, even before that, call me that. My ex, Dylan, calls me that. It's a nickname that if you want to use it, you can use it, but there's like a specific group of people that it's like meant for, because like, who's named Frog? Nobody. But I have a best friend who I call Frog, and Frog calls me Mace, so it's Mace and Frog, and like, you know, like that's just names, you know, our nicknames. That's just what we call each other because I use our real names. I forget Frog even has a real name sometimes, and I'm like, oh yeah, your name isn't Frog, whenever somebody addresses them as their name. I'm like, oh, that's right, that's your name, not Frog. Yeah, want to see this crystal? Look at this. Hold on. Look at how pretty this thing is. Look at this. I mean, ignore my dirty nails. I was at work all day, okay? Like, just my citrine. I have a friend who sent this to me, and it is, because it's one of my birthstones, is citrine and topaz. And she sent this to me, and it's like my favorite thing ever. It's in my windowsill, and I love it. Not gonna knock that over. She also sent me a bunch of these other little crystals in here. I don't know what just fell, but something just fell. And then I have a bunch of other crystals too. I just like them because they're pretty. I'm not one of the crystal bitches, but I just think they're pretty and they're shiny. So I like them. Shiny, pretty rocks. The rest of them are all like way over there, and I'm not getting up to get them. So you just get to see those ones. I've been talking to myself for almost half an hour. Wow. About like nothing. I've been talking just straight bullshit for like almost half an hour. God. I have a whole wall right next to me. It's covered in pictures. My friends, I'd show you, but I don't feel like moving everything just to like look at all these pictures. But it's there. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I like my Carhartt hoodie. They didn't have anything in a smaller size other than extra large, so I got an extra large and I'm like swimming in it. But it's so soft. So I don't care. Like, this was the smallest one they had in any color. Like, all the other colors, they had this blue, a green, and a black. And the green and blacks, the smallest ones they had were extra larges. So I just went with the blue, which I wanted anyways because look at it, it's pretty. But I went with the blue because it was the smallest one they had and it was still an extra large. So I don't have braces anymore. There's that. I think the last time I did one of these, I still have braces. Damn. My hair's up, so you can't see it, but my hair's like to here now. A little bit longer than that. Like, it's, you can tell. My hair's, remember my hair used to be like down to here? Not anymore. And then I cut it all off, and it was like really short, and now my hair's long enough to put it in a ponytail again. I don't know. I don't have much to say. I feel like this is gonna be really boring, and I'm so sorry for anybody who watches and sits through this and just, I'm so sorry. I don't have anything to talk about. This was an impulsive decision to sit here and just, let's record right now. Because why not? I can tell you why not. I don't have anything to talk about. Sorry. This is a really boring half an hour. But, yeah, I'm still alive. Somehow. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Also, I didn't catch myself. I did not catch it. I just thought about it. I did swear again. Sorry. Family members who are convinced that I have never sworn a day in my life. Sorry to break it to you. I'm 20. About to turn 21 in a few months. I do swear. Often. Like every other sentence when I'm with my friends. If that. Sometimes it's every other word, depending on what we're talking about. Yeah. Still alive and still gay. Happy Pride Month. Okay. I'm sorry. We're done. We're done.